Hello there. How's everybody doing? Anyway, Saturday night time for a cooking video. Why the top hat? Why the fuck not? Anyway, I don't know what I'm making. I just went around the kitchen like I always do. Found a mango, found an orange, sweet potato, kind of a wiggly zucchini that needs to get eaten up, and a steak, which I got here, some mushrooms, some garlic, some onion. You know, I'm just gonna went zip, 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 instead of trying to do it while I'm recording and then have to, you know, squeeze all my timing in super fast. But anyway, I don't know why I'm wearing glasses. Oh, I know, because I look more dignified with the glasses and the top hat. And my steel as a cane. Anyway, forget all that shit. Let's get this pan on the heat because I already know how I want to start this off. The sweet potato, which I've already washed. Time for a beer. Anyway, say hi to the gunner. Gunner, hello. Leatherface, my man. Let's sharpen this knife. Okay. Anyway, that was lame. Let's wipe it off. Get some oil into this pan. Say, I really don't like the smell of cooked avocado oil when it's hot, so I'll just go with olive oil. I should just get some veg oil, just a little bit. Even just a cheap one, or some canola, something simple. But got some heat on the pan. I already had this turned on, I already have the oven preheated. Anyway, I've washed it. Don't worry, I'm not going to peel it. I'm going to toss the ends though and the sides, so it's like that. Anyway, kind of had an idea. I was going to throw some curry on this, pan sear it, let it bake in the oven, and then use whatever's left inside the pan, just kind of to throw my things in. Do I want this closer? Maybe close it up a bit there, a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, I don't know. I do that every day, don't I? I'm indecisive. So I got my pan going here. Let's grab this, a little bit of ginger and curry sprinkled on there. Just, I meant to actually pull it out already because I kind of, and there's no curry powder in there, but there is some elsewhere. I just remember where it is, but here it is. Curry in a hurry. Like I haven't heard that 1,000 times at work. No, I don't work in a Indian or Asian place that sells curry, but on the main menu all the time as a staple. But we do sell curry dishes where I work, and they are quite nice. I'm not gonna say where I work on the video because I'm not sure if I'm really supposed to, but if anyone DMs me and if you're from the Toronto area, let me know, because I will tell you, because I would love to have people coming in and enjoying a good meal that I actually cook professionally. Why am I looking at things I don't want? Yeah, there it is. Well, that one's getting a little too hot with nothing in it. So a little bit of ginger, a little bit of curry. Just like that. And some salt. But I'm going to put the salt actually in my hand. Just because I don't want it all over my cutting board. So I just got a bit here, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on here. Just like that. This bad boy back on the heat. And we're running out. Only a couple minutes anyway, right? Yeah, 4 minutes. So I still want to keep this in a hurry. Well, I was hoping to get a little bit more of a sizzle out of that, but and I should turn this one on too. These aren't even going to fit this pan. It smells good though. You can smell the caramelization. The sweet potatoes. Owie! So I got a few pieces in there. I don't know what's on this burner, but it's making it smoke. But, whoops. So let that do its thing for a minute. I was going to put it on here, but I think I might just leave it in the pan and throw it right in the oven. But I do need that pan for something later. I'll keep these pieces I'm not using for later. Alright. Let's get some seasoning on the other side of these. That's the curry. A little bit high. And my trick I've shown several times before, put the stuff in the lid and then put it on. So don't just dump it right on, because you might have an accident and end up with too much, more than you needed. And there's some ginger and a little bit more salt. These are going to get too dark. So, you know, I pulled out everything I needed except for tongs. Can you believe that? There we go. How are we looking? Oh, they look good, okay. I had the heat on a little bit higher than I realized, so I was scared they were just going to go black. But we good. We good. Alright, so get my other pan on the heat. Not sure if I need this up, but I will keep it out of the way. Move this over here. Okay. What am I going to do? I'm going to get this going here. Get some mushrooms. Give them a little bit of a rinse. Alright, got my shroomies. There we go. We'll grab the garlic. A little bit of salt still on it. Anyway, pop this bad boy right here. How are we doing here? Can you turn? Yeah, let's give him a turn. That one's not too caramelized. I'll move this one to the middle. This one turn, flip view. There, and how are we doing here? That one's good too. See, we got a nice little bit of color on those. And those sweetie potatoes. You in the oven. I thought I was at work. I was going to do that. If you work in a restaurant, you know what I'm talking. You know what I mean. But if you don't, you're just like, ew, that's messy. But anyway, let's get some of this garlic going here. Don't need it all, just a couple pieces. It needs 3 big pieces. Save myself some work. A little bit of a crunch. Get the skin off. One. Actually, I guess I move this over to this side now. I'm going to leave this on because I might need it when it comes time to do the other stuff. The fruit. The fruity patooties. Anyway, there we go. There's that one and one more. Life begins when somebody's eyes look into your own. Life begins when you got your gal all alone. Easily I'm approaching, there ain't no joking. When the pussy holes are open, ready to fuck until my dick is raw. Anyway, I don't even know where that come from. There we go, this crunch. Better crunch. Like that, break it all up. Give it a chop. Some garlic there. And let's, okay, I'll use the avocado oil for this just so I'm using it. There. But not gonna lie, avocado oil, when you heat it up, it just smells like a bag of assholes. It's not delicious smelling at all. Anyway, let's get some onion going here. Just like that. Alright. Chop it up. Break it up a little bit. heat doing? Got some heat happening. I'm just trying to think. Okay, I got the onion, I got this, I got that. Yeah, it's got that weird smell that I'm getting now. But anyway, nice little sizzle, a little spizzle. Anyway, have another sip. And if this could actually be my job, where I cook one meal a day and drink and act stupid, that would be great, as opposed to my actual job where I cook several meals a day, can't drink while I'm working, and still act stupid. But at least I'm getting paid for that. But if I can cook one meal a day and get paid, that would be great. All right, let's give this a little spin here. Get the steak ready. Sop it up a little bit. Pat it dry. 1 and 2. Oops, that's too many. So we'll pop this guy right here. Yeah, we will. And there. What did the Dalmatian say after he had supper? He said that hit the spot. Crickets. Crickets? I think I'm hearing crickets in your house. Anyway, sop this up. That's happening there. While those are going, I'm going to throw in some salt, pepper, basil, oregano. I know the basil and oregano don't really go with the curry and stuff on the other stuff, but I'm cooking this for me. And that's the point of my videos too. You're cooking for you. So you cook what you want to cook, and you try different things, and impress your friends or make them think you're nuts. Some oregano. Some oregano? What the? That was from The Simpsons. An episode. Actually, I meant to put that on the steak. And some salt. She's looking at a spice rack. She's like, 6 spices? Some of them must be double. And then she looks at the oregano. She's like, oregano? What the? It makes me chuckle. Even now, even though I've seen the episode several times. And basil. Yes, it's basil. Don't call it basil unless you're talking about a person who's named Basil. Like the actor, Basil Rathbone. Yeah, that's right. I do movie video things too once in a while. I don't know if you do that. Anyway, so I know I'm putting that back because I still got to do the other side. Now I'm going to put the steak in right on top of these goodies. I'm going to chop some mushrooms. Oh, actually, I meant to put the zucchini in there. A little bit of zucchini anyway. Throw that in there. Let's drop one. You know who likes zucchini? Billy. Bills. Ready? Here. Oh, bounced off your nose. She doesn't see so well. Actually, bounced off the top of her head. So. I'm going to check on my sweet potatoes in a second. Sweet potatoes, yeah. What are we looking at here? We are at 14 minutes, so actually we're doing pretty good. Whoa, I want to season the top of this steak too. Basil and oregano again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not it. I put my basil. There it is. And now, give that a shake. deglaze it in a second. How's that looking? Looking alright. Leave that flip because I'm going to be adding some stuff to this, like these mushrooms. But don't worry, they will cook because I'm going to open up a fresh beer. Open up the windowsill. Open a fresh beer. I won't use the one that I was drinking out of. Let that do its thing for another few more seconds. And throwing food all over the fucking place. Wow. It's not like the couple videos I've done where I was like drinking and making a mess. I've only had one beer, and that's the one I'm drinking. And I'm still making a mess. Anyway, clean that up because I don't want to step on it. I'm being really clumsy today. Mind you, I just had a trying week, but the worst part of it is over, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I'll just go as far as to say my dad was in the hospital, but everything's better. Everything's improved, so I'll leave it at that. So, let's put this in here. These guys. Oh yeah, these are perfect. Put them in there, but I'll drop the heat. Need more salt. Anyway, this is what they're looking like. Nice and soft. Good. Fuck. I'm clumsy today. What is wrong with me? You know what? It's the hat. It's the hat. The hell with the hat. Hat's gone. Switch with this hat. It's like the opposite of that hat. Anyway, let's crack this bad boy open. My hacker, the beer is called. Actually, I'm going to keep the heat up because I'm going to flash this in the oven. Give it another turn. Get some beer in there. There we go. I will be adding to that in a bit. Down there, pull these guys out. There's my phone. Edits. Oh yeah, no, it's just Facebook shit. I thought it was an actual message. Okay, so while it's doing that, keep this here. Put that on top so I don't burn myself. I can turn that off. And I will peel this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause this just for time, and now all I'm going to be doing is peeling the vegetable or the fruit. So give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, so all I did was I sliced up some mango. It was a little bit riper than I would have preferred, but again, working with what I got, and so it's a little bit thick, and I'm going to slice the orange, which I actually meant to do, but slice it a little bit chunky too. 4 slices. I don't think it's not going to fit in the pan. I'll use 2, and I'll just eat these for breakfast tomorrow. But anyway, what I'm going to do, this steak is pretty much done cooking. So I will put it aside to rest. Actually, I'll just put it right on the plate and let it rest. There. Just like that. Anyway, that's what steak's looking like. So let that do its thing. And I'm going to pull these guys off. I should have left this heat on, but it's still pretty hot. Pull off the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potato. Hi, Bill. Come here. Come here. See if I can get Billy to come over. Should come over for a little piece of mango. Here. Bills. Bill. She's deaf, so I'm not actually yelling at her. I gotta be loud. You ready? Here, come here. Oh, there you go. She's blind too half the time. Like, she's not seeing so good these days. So. Anyway, so I got that there, and you know what I'm going to do? I have some orange mango juice. And I'm going to... It's not open. I thought it was open. And now I can't get the tap. You know what? This, there. Just a little bit on the heat there, just to get something going on in that pan. To get all the fond from the potatoes coming up. Just let that reduce just for a second, and we'll work on this one here. So what I'm going to do is, I already added the beer, so I'm going to add just a bit of almond milk. We're not an anti-milk house, because you notice I'm always using almond milk. It's just, I like the taste of it better. And so does Tracy. And I meant to throw in a little bit of butter too, but I could still do it. Anyway, there's some butter. And how are we doing on time anyway? We are 21 minutes, so I do want to push this a little bit faster. If you're wondering why I put my hand up there, it's so I can read the timer on the screen. Otherwise, it blends in with the white background, all the coverage, so I can't actually see what I'm looking at. Just so you know what that mystery is all about. So, I was doing this thing. I'm going to throw in the oranges. I'm going to throw in mangoes. Move this out of my way. And I'm going to add just a little bit more ginger and a little bit curry to these mangoes and the oranges here. Just sprinkle a little bit on top. And that's not the curry I was looking for. These are not the curries you're looking for. These are not the curries you're looking for. Move along. Move along. Anyway, put that on near you. Okay, so this is doing its thing here. You know what I'm going to do is add that little bit of sour cream I had. And just pop that in there a little bit more. Stir that around a bit. Oh, I do have a stir. I do have a spoon. Just like that. Keep going to grab the handles. I keep forgetting that they're hot. Turn that off. There we go. So, get a nice little sour cream, kind of creamy thing going on there. Maybe I'll put a little bit more. And a little bit more sour cream. There we are. Splat. There's sour cream all over the wall, or sauce all over the wall. Let's switch these actually. Okay, so I'm about ready to plate this. Give these a turn. Steak's still hot, so good. Flip these over. Add a little bit more curry and ginger. And that's why I put it in the lid, because I almost would have emptied the whole container out onto it. Don't get me wrong, I love curry, I love ginger, but not that much. Alright. Crank this just a tiny bit, and then I'm going to start plating it. I'm going to move this whole cutting board out of the way since it's just a big goopy mess from my stool. Alright, got my plate. Steak still got some heat on it, so it's good. Just a nice little stir. Sweet potatoes are still nice and hot. They look good too. The color on them is really nice. Alright, let's get this going. Just right on the steak. There. Put the heat on that. Tongs. There we go. Now they're getting cooked. Now they look good. Another turn just to caramelize that little bit of ginger and curry I put in there. Turn off the heat. There's a lot of clash in flavors in this meal because, like I said, I'm just throwing it together with stuff I had kicking around. But anyway, this is all for fun. Anyway, I'm not paid. You know, I don't have a Patreon or anything. But if you just want to send me money, I'm okay with that. You know, just send me a DM. You know, find me on Twitter. Send it there. Find me on Facebook. Same name. Anyway, getting off key here. But this is what we got going on right there. So you got the steak with the mushrooms, zucchini. Got the, look at all that steam. You can see the heat still. So you know it's hot. The sweet potatoes that are seared, and the seared fruit. So we grab a fork and knife and dig into this monstrosity of flavors and see how it works. Let's start with the main course, the steak. It's a sirloin steak, or sorry, striploin steak. Here, let me get in there. Get it out. I'm trying to cut more out of the center, but yeah, it works well. The sour cream and the almond milk and everything. Yeah, it's good with the mushrooms and the zucchini. Zucchini's nice and cooked through. A little hint of that beer that I put in earlier. All right, let's give the sweet potatoes a try. I'm not a big sweet potato fan, but I did these ones a little differently. So yeah, that's good. That's how a sweet potato should taste. Where are we at? 27 minutes. Okay, this is gonna be telling me to hurry my ass in a second. And let's try the fruit. And the mango's good. Mango came out nice. Try the bit of the orange here. Let's eat it. The orange okay. Okay, it took away some of the sweetness from it. It's good. It's not bad. The mango is definitely better, but all in all, yeah, I think this is a good meal. It came out great. So yeah, striploin steak and mushroom, zucchini, garlic, onions, deglaze with some beer, and add some milk. You use regular milk, almond milk, soy milk, whatever you like. This is just what I happen to have. Some sour cream I had kicking around. Mix it all up, and this came out good. Some ginger and some curry on the sweet potatoes and the fruit, and seared it all up nice. Came out great. So you know, you want to give it a try. It definitely came out better than the meal in my last video, which was a little bit disappointing, but considering when I cooked it without making a video, it came out delicious, but the video version, I don't know, it was lacking something. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and try it out yourself, and leave a comment, and see what you think, and I guess until the next one, bye.